Hello, dear Super Family. This is Super Chat with Misters 2023. I'm Ivan, and today I will be chatting with Mr. Supranational Cambodia,
Hi, Ivan.
Mr. Supranational India,
Hi.
Mr. Supranational Indonesia,
Hi.
Mr. Supranational Malaysia,
Hi.
Mr. Supranational Nepal,
Hello.
Mr. Supranational
Hi.
Philippines,
Hi, Ivan.
Mr. Supranational Thailand,
Hi.
Mr. Supranational Korea.
Hi.
Hello, gentlemen. Before each of you will be given some time to introduce yourselves, let me remind our audience that they can help you advance to the next round of the competition by voting for you in our app. Check out the description box below this video. There's a voting link there. Click through and vote. Support your favorites. And also make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is important. Don't forget. All right, gentlemen. Let's go. Your introductions. Mr. Supranational Cambodia, welcome to the Super Family and Super Chats. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
I am Von Sela. I'm from Cambodia. I'm 25 years old. I'm a model, actor, and also working as a project director. In free time, I love to film and creating video and doing exercise to maintain good health and body shape. And I will represent Cambodia in the Mr. Supranational 2023. Thank you.
Great meeting you, Warren. Thank you. Mr. Supranational India, welcome to the Super Family and to the Super Chat episode 5. Could you please briefly introduce yourself to our audience?
So namaste Ivan, namaste to the world. Representing a united diversity, I'm Raj Sunil Singh from Supranational India. Growing up as an immediately and limited naughty boy as a defense to bully, within a loving and very careful environment. Elder who taught me to, strength of humility and the power of giving. I'm a dancer choreographer, a fitness instructor, and a model. A civil engineer who's supervising right now construction projects for railway station, for roads, in my own family company, okay, which is Raj Infrastructure. However, through life, I'm also constructing a part to my dreams. And to spark emotions, I just connect with people through my career in acting, basically. My name is Raj, and it is also known as King. And the only place I want to conquer is your heart. So just get ready to receive some love from India. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Raj, and welcome to the Super Family again. Thanks for sharing your great story. Interesting. Next up, we have Mr. Supranational Indonesia. Hello, and welcome to the Super Family. We're looking forward to your brief introduction, please.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Adib Witama Putra, but everyone called me Adib. I'm 24 years old and now I'm medical and also master of public health. I also founder of several social movements called Miracle and also Together Unite in Action for Indonesia.
Great to meet you, Adib, and welcome to the Super Family. Hello, Mr. Supranational Korea, and welcome to the Super Family. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hello, SUPRA, and hello, Ivan, and hello, everyone. Hello, world. This is Yoon Uri from South Korea. I'm 32 years old, and my job is pilot. Look forward to meet you, everyone, to the Poland. Not by myself this time, but next time I will bring everyone to the Poland, my family and friends. I'm looking forward to meet you, and let's see you in July.
See you soon, and welcome to Super Chats. Hi, Mr. Supranational Malaysia. Great to meet you, and welcome to the Super Family. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Daniel Hansen. I am still actually a professional full-time model, and I'm still a student about to finish by the end of the year. So by the meantime, I want to put everything on hold because I truly want to pursue pageant, and I truly believe that I honestly been doing so many things such as modeling, acting, commercials, but I truly believe that pageant is always what I truly enjoy. So I'm so happy to be here right now with the Supra National family.
So happy to have you in Mr. Supranational 2023, Daniel, and welcome to the Super Family again. Great to meet you. Hello, Mr. Supranational Nepal. Welcome to the Super family. We're looking forward to your brief introduction.
Thank you, Ivan, for letting me introduce myself. Hello, everyone. Warm greetings to you all from the land of Everest. Namaskar. I am Shishir Wagle, your supranational Nepal 2023. Enriched in the constitution of Nepal, we like to call ourselves as the Federal Democratic Republic country. I am an undergraduate law student currently pursuing law as my career, who is passionate about law and advocacy. I, on my free time, like to travel. I'm a bike enthusiastic, so I love bikes, and I sing sometimes. I ride sometimes, and most of all, I love reading.
Great meeting you, Shishir, and welcome to the Super family. Hello, Mr. Supranational Philippines. Welcome to the Super family. Can you briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Johannes Riesler. I'm from Philippines and I'm excited to meet all of you guys in Poland.
Great to meet you, Johannes. Hello, Mr. Supranational Thailand, and welcome to the Super family. Happy to see you on Super Chat. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. สวัสดีครับ I'm very happy to talk to you. I'm Top Nathanon Narathanyavirun, Mr. Super Thailand 2023. Where I was born as research at southern of my hometown. Yes, I am a tourist brand ambassador at Nakhon Si Thammarat, my hometown. Top is not top, only my nickname, but it is also my challenger is a passion to reach a new high of challenging. I'm very proud to present Thailand and showing you to everyone. See you soon in Poland.
Yeah, looking forward to meeting you soon in Poland. Thank you. And welcome to the Super family, Top. Thanks for your brief introductions. It was great getting to know you a little bit better. Next up, we have personal questions for you. These questions are based on the facts that we've learned from your biographies. Mr. Supranational Cambodia, here's your personal question. What is the most rewarding and most challenging part of being an actor?
សម្រាប់បទពិសោធន៍ហើយពីភាពលំបាកនៅក្នុងការសម្ដែងបបងគឺការសម្ដែងគឺតែងតែឲ្យយើងសម្ដែងជាមួយនឹងតួកាលណាដែលយើងសម្ដែងត្រូវតែខ្លួនឯងឬមួយក៏ជាមួយជាក្រុមបើយើងសម្ដែងត្រូវតែខ្លួនឯងក៏វីដេអូរបស់យើងលទ្ធផលរបស់យើងក៏អត់បានល្អ
The challenges in acting was teamwork. So basically, actor need to work with actor. So teamwork is very important in acting.
And the most rewarding part?
Yes.
The
អី
good
ទៅដែល
part.
បងបានផលប្រយោជន៍ពីវាល្អដែលល្អផលប្រយោជន៍ពីការ
ហើយសម្រាប់ផលប្រយោជន៍អំពីការអនុវត្តឬការសម្ដែងហ្នឹងគឺផលប្រយោជន៍របស់វាគឺយើងបានធ្វើអ្វីដែលយើងស្រឡាញ់ហើយបើសិនជាយើងធ្វើវាជាមួយនឹងក្រុមការងារដែលយើងស្រឡាញ់ចេញពីបេះដូងគឺយើងធ្វើវាគឺបានសមិទ្ធផលល្អមែនតើយើងចូលចិត្តយើងស្រឡាញ់គឺយើងពេញចិត្តនៅអ្វីដែលយើងមានទោះវាបានផលតិចឬក៏ច្រើនក៏ដោយ
So basically the reward part of acting is because what I love is acting, so I get to follow my dream, as well as I get to experience many new things in life, such as meeting new person and communicating with them. And what I get is the successful in acting.
Very true. Thank you, Warren. Raj, Mr. Supranational India, here comes your personal question. Who is your biggest inspiration and why?
So, SRK, Shah Rukh Khan, you might know him. He's India's mega star. So, he's my inspiration. I have seen his struggles, his story, and I love to go through his biography. And the person he is, if you ask this thing to anyone in our film industry, you'll get to know what kind of person he is. If he throws a party at his place, definitely he makes sure that he's the one who goes there and receives their guest. And the most important thing is he's very respectful, very humble, to everyone who's around us, and especially he's respectful towards girls. And that's what inspires me a lot. If you're respectful towards a girl, then definitely you have a really great character to, keep it in front of world. So that's why he inspires me a lot.
I see. Impressive. Thank you very much, Raj. Adip from Indonesia. Here's your personal question. Why did you decide to become a medical doctor, and how do you handle the emotional pressure of being a doctor?
Growing up, I know the feeling that very sick because I was diagnosed with very uh, ill diagnosed. Like I was diagnosed with obesity with another complications such as like fatty liver and also OSNA, obstructive sleep apnea. So it kind of like inhibit me to interaction and do some kind of activities in my daily life. So that's the reason I also get much exposed with doctor uh, in my early life. So that's I think also the reason why I really inspired to be becoming a doctor. But aside aside that reason, I also have a big family that also like 12 of 12 out of 18 of my cousin is also a doctor. So that's also the reason why I always want to be a doctor and inspired by them. And also I think being a doctor is also a life calling. It's not just about like to make money from it, to see it as a job, but rather to see it as a profession. So see it as also something that I can live my life for the rest of my life. I think like becoming a doctor always been my passion, and toward my passion, I also can give it my compassion to my community. So that's all the reason why I always want to be a doctor.
Yes, and the second part of the question, how do you handle the emotional pressure of being a doctor?
So the emotional, there's always been like a critical patient. Also, like you kind of like have to face it. Like sometimes there are somebody that pass away, your patient, and I think what I always believe in myself, like I always do my job as my very best. I also I'm praying to my patient as for their healthness and also for their safety. But out of that, out of being the best version of me, I always know that it is also fate that God have been made. So even though that I always do my best, there's always been the reason behind that. So that's kind of thing that I always remind myself, like I'm not the only one that taking the control.
Thanks for your answer, Deep. Mr. Supranational Korea, here's your personal question. Tell us why you wanted to serve in your country's Air Force.
Being honest, I was a little bit old to go to the like a normal army back in the days. But at that time, I knew that the Air Force want to the soldier that who is a more study and then more be good at protect our pilots. My major is a physical education, so I applied that to protect our base, Air Force, and then protect every pilots, because pilots are the one of our best weapon to protect our country. So that time I applied, and then I met a lot of pilots over there.
Yeah, thanks. Interesting story. Mr. Supranational Malaysia, Daniel, here's your personal question. You had an interesting student life when you were a student. Tell us about it and the lesson that can be learned from it.
All I can say about the student life is that before this, I used to not be so serious in my student life. I used to don't take it seriously. But once I went to college, and one thing I can tell you is that education is really important. And one thing I learned is that if you actually study and you have good people to teach you all about it, you can really learn a lot. And I really changed my life around in college, and I really got the highest marks in my class in 2019. So I really want to say education is really important.
So that's the lesson. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Next up, we have Mr. Supranational Nepal to answer his personal question. Shishir, what made you become a legal practitioner?
So, from the time being, I would like to recall what Nepal was going through. So we had insurgency, we had like civil war inside Nepal that made people to ask for justice and help, and that was the motivating factor to choose law as my career, because I wanted to help the needy one, because justice is to be provided equally to everyone. And I believe that even though you have money or not, even though you are rich or poor, justice should be provided equally, and that was the motivating factor for me to choose law as my career.
Thanks for your answer, Shishir. Mr. Supranational Philippines, here's your personal question. You are an artist by profession. What is the biggest challenge about being an artist in your country?
Being an artist in my country is kind of hard because there's a lot of talented people out here in the Philippines, and for me, I am a multi-talented guy. I'm not bragging this, but I'm just a guy who does everything: basketball, singing, a little bit of dancing. I do songwriting also, but it's more
Wow.
of being unique is what makes me unique to everybody, and that makes me who I am. That makes me Johannes Riesler of the Philippines, of supranational.
Yeah, right. Thank you for your answer. Top, Mr. Supranational Thailand. Here goes your personal question. You describe yourself as a dreamer. Do you think being a dreamer helps you achieve your goals?
แน่นอนครับมันทำได้แล้วก็ผมทำมาแล้วแล้วก็ทำประสบความสำเร็จด้วยมันสำคัญเลยมันอยู่ที่ตัวเราถ้าเราตั้งมั่นแล้วก็ตั้งใจจริงๆเราก็สามารถทำตามความฝันได้
Yes, of course. I think it is super important to believe that first you need to believe that you are dreamers, you have a dream, then it creates an intention that you take action and achieve that dream. I have done it before.
เพราะโอกาสของคนเรามันไม่เท่ากันผมเกิดในจังหวัดที่มันห่างไกลจากความเจริญแน่นอนการแสวงหาโอกาสเนี่ยมันสิ่งสำคัญมากแล้วก็ความฝันมันไม่ได้อยู่ที่เราเกิดแต่มันอยู่ในเมืองหลวงฉะนั้นเราต้องดิ้นรนและทำทุกอย่างเพื่อให้เข้ามาในเมืองหลวงและทำตามความฝันอย่างประสบความสำเร็จอย่างเช่นทุกวันนี้ที่ผมเป็น Mr. Super Thailand.
And also about opportunities. Not everyone has equal opportunities. I believe that in order to take what you deserve, the chance that you deserve. I was born in a remote area, not in Bangkok. So I need to struggle. I need to fight myself and come to Bangkok and then have lots of challenges, go over lots of obstacles. And now I'm here standing, talking to you as a Mr. Supranational Thailand.
Great story. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, gentlemen. A lot of interesting stories. Next up, we have questions from superfans. Warren, Mr. Supranational Cambodia, you're next up to answer our fans' question. Where do you feel most at home or most comfortable, and why?
កន្លែងដែលបងគិតថាវាដូចជាផ្ទះរបស់បងគឺពេលដែលបងបាននៅកន្លែងធ្វើការមួយដែលបានច្បាស់លាស់ហើយមានអ្វីៗដែលយើងត្រូវការគឺទីនោះហើយដែលយើងចាត់ទុកថាវាហាក់បីដូចជាយើងនៅផ្ទះរបស់យើងអញ្ចឹងបងប្អូនយើងក៏មានអ្វីៗគ្រប់យ៉ាងដល់ឯងយល់ពីបងនិយាយដែរ
So basically, the place that I feel most comfortable and at home is workplace, where I feel comfortable with people who are working with me, as well as the place that I love, that I want to be, is the comfortable place for me.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Supranational India, here's your super fan question. In a country with more than 1 billion, how do you ensure that you achieve success?
Well, sir, I do believe that the country of 1.42 billion people, I have their blessings, which, definitely increase my motivation, my enthusiasm towards achieving any goals in my life. And this is what, made me me. And that's the major reason to win this competition. And I guess I have the blessing of everyone right now who is there in my country.
Thanks for your answer, Ash. Adib, Mr. Supranational Indonesia, here's your question from Superfans community. Apart from becoming a medical doctor, what has been the biggest achievement in your life and why?
I think aside being a medical doctor, I always find myself as the big achievement as I found the social movement that I found these several years, such as Miracle and also Together Unite in Action for Indonesia. It's kind of make me proud of myself because I'm not only do it for a passion, but also my community in Indonesia. So I can also make my skills and also knowledge that very useful to my community, not only being a doctor as a title but also a doctor for an action.
Yeah, great answer. Thank you, Adib. Mr. Supranational Career, here's your fan question. What motivates you to never give up?
Be honest, I thought that it is kind of my destiny and my personality. It I received it from my parents, because our family has a pretty like a hard time during back in the 2 or 3 years. There was 2 or 3 times pretty hard time, but we never gave up. We want to be the one, and we want to overcome, and then hey, let's do it. We can overcome this situation, and then we can be there. We can be there, not here right now. We can be there, and then that time I learned kind of the teamwork. Okay, I can achieve something not only by me but also with the friends and family. So that memory gave me kind of the DNA. So I thought that I hopefully these things gonna be a good answer from that question.
Yeah, very good one. Thank you. Daniel, Mr. Supranational Malaysia, here's your question from Superfans. If imagine you are in a position where you do not achieve a goal, how do you handle it?
Well, one thing I can say about not achieving my goal is that life always carries on and you move on, never give up. One thing I learned about life is never give up and always aim for another goal. It means if you fail one thing, don't just dwell on that situation, try to improve yourself and learn from it. And once you learn from the mistake you make on that goal that you failed, try to apply it on the next goal that you want to achieve. And I promise you, I think you can achieve anything you ever want.
Yeah, perfect life hack. Thank you, Daniel. Supranational Nepal, here's your question from Superfans. What is one thing you would like to remove from this world and why?
I would like to remove the sorrow and the pain, because that is something that demotivates people, and that is the one thing that people don't like, because all of us, being a human being, every creatures, we love happiness, we love peace, and I think that sorrowness should be removed from the world.
Thanks for your answer. Mr. Supranational Philippines, next question is from Superfans community. If you could know one thing about your future, what would it be and why?
If I would know one thing about my future, I think it's about, will I spend my time here on Earth with my parents and family, because it's one of the most precious thing that we can do in this planet, is to love our family and to love our parents, to love especially my mom, because she's like the motivation inside me that keeps on pushing that keeps on pushing inside me to work hard for me to help my parents, and at the same time give them what I want to give them to make them happy.
what is the thing that you would like to know about your future? Like, what will be going on with your family, right?
Oh yeah, it's about the longevity of our lives as human beings, because we know that we are temporary here, and I just want to know when, and I just want to spend each time with her and with my family, because that's
Thank you.
what makes me happy.
Yeah, thank you, John. It's a great answer. We like that. Mr. Supranational Thailand, here's your question from Superfans community. How do you show kindness to others when you're having a bad day?
แน่นอนครับว่าทุกคนสามารถแบบเจอเรื่องราวที่ไม่ดีที่แย่มาในชีวิตหลากหลายมุมมองหลากหลายเรื่องราวแต่สิ่งที่เราสามารถส่งต่อให้กับคนอื่นได้ก็คือกำลังใจครับกำลังใจเป็นสิ่งสำคัญมากที่สามารถแบบช่วยพยุงให้กับคนที่เจอปัญหาลุกขึ้นและต่อสู้เผชิญกับปัญหาได้อย่างดีที่สุด
I don't know anyone who only have good days. Everyone have bad days. But even when I have bad days, there's one thing that I can do is to encourage other people, to give power to them to fight and stand up again.
เพราะผมมองว่ากำลังใจเป็นสิ่งสำคัญมากทุกคนอ่ะรู้วิธีแก้ปัญหาแต่แค่ต้องการระบายให้ใครคนหนึ่งได้รับฟังหาที่ระบายหาที่พึ่งพิงแค่นั้นเองมันเหมือนเป็นแบบแรงพยุงที่แบบโอบกอดเขาให้กลับมาสู้กับปัญหา
I know that everyone knows the solutions to the problem, but not everyone. I mean, what they need are listeners. Not only the solution, they need listeners. And once they have listeners, that's when they can stand up again, have more power of their heart, and then start to fight again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's just one more to go. It's going to be one and the same question for all of you guys, our today's general question. Born Mr. Supranational Cambodia, your time to answer our today's general question. Which of your 5 senses, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or touching, which of these 5 senses do you most associate with love and why?
សម្រាប់ក្នុងញាណទាំង5របស់ខ្ញុំតែសំខាន់ជាងគេបងនោះគឺកែវភ្នែកគឺភ្នែកគឺជាអ្វីដែលសំខាន់សម្រាប់បងតែបងអាចឃើញអ្វីគ្រប់យ៉ាងមើលឃើញមនុស្សធ្វើទង្វើធ្វើកាយវិការបែបណាកែវភ្នែកអាក្រក់ឬល្អគឺតាមរយៈខ្សែភ្នែកគឺភ្នែកគឺសំខាន់ជាងគេសម្រាប់ញាណទាំង5របស់
From all these 5 senses that I got, I believe that eyes is very important for me. I get to see how people acting toward me, how you can tell how they feel and can see what they want, their thinking as well as everything around you. So I believe that eyes is very important in the 5 sense for me.
Thank you, Warren. Mr. Supranational India, now it's your turn to answer today's general question. Which of your 5 senses, seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, or touching, do you most associate with love?
Okay, so I believe seeing someone is the biggest sense of observing a love, because when you see someone towards his eyes, for example, I'm looking towards you right now, so it doesn't mean I'm looking your body, I'm looking your soul, because it's a direct connection towards your soul. So I guess eye is the best sense of seeing a love.
Very true. Thank you very much. Mr. Supranational Indonesia, Deep, here's your time to answer today's general question. Which of your 5 senses, right, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or touching, do you most associate with love, and why?
I think touching is really my best sense that I've been used these several years, these several past, because to me, as a medical doctor itself, I always use a touching sensing as one of the media for me to diagnose the patient and also know the patient feels. Like I always have the feeling that I don't want to just cure the disease, but I want to cure the patient. So through this sensing of touching, I can feel how the patient really feel, and also I can like calm them down, like because there are several like article that says touching it can relaxing to the patient. So I kind of use that a lot of time in my daily practices.
Thanks for your answer, Dave. Mr. Supranational Korea, now it's your turn to answer our today's general question. Which of your 5 senses that are seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching, so which of these 5 senses do you most associate with love, and why?
With love. Oh wow.
Yes.
With love. Okay. I guess smell. The scent.
Okay. Yeah.
I can feel my family's the scent is pretty kind of the similar, you know. So when I go back to my home, I can like directly feel the love of the family. Someone said it was a bad smell because sometimes my younger sister never gonna go to the laundry room and then just put her clothes on her room. But I love that smell. Be honest, I don't like that smell, but I can feel the love from that smell.
Yeah.
So it could be
Interesting
an answer. And
answer.
then I use the perfume right here. Perfume is right here. Can I show you?
Yeah.
This is Zara. See this brand, the
Yeah.
Zara.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
use these things every time. So
So it is
no commercial.
smell is something that
Yes,
you
smell.
associate with love, scent.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Interesting answer. Thank you, Mr. Korea. Mr. Supranational Malaysia, Daniel, your turn to answer today's general question that we're asking everybody in this group. Which of your 5 senses, seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, or tasting, do you most associate with love, and why?
Wow, that's a good one. Actually, that's a good one.
It
Let's
is.
see. That's a really good one. I think honestly, I will base it on seeing. I think most important thing I always like to judge a person is by looking at their eyes and see what whenever they speak or whenever they mention something, I would like to see what do their eyes actually mean while they're speaking it. So I truly believe the eyes actually tell so many things, and it actually tells the person what they truly stand for. So I always believe that seeing is the most important thing that I would rather have to judge a person.
Okay. Thank you, Daniel. Mr. Supranational Nepal, here's your time to answer today's general question. Which of your 5 senses, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or touching, do you most associate with love, and why?
I feel the sense of touch is something that is very much associated with love, because I believe that touch is something I personally feel that love is associated with, because our eyes is something that like makes us in a confusion regarding what's beautiful, what's not. So I feel touch is something that is very pure, and I guess that touch is a very good thing that is associated with love.
Thanks for your
Thank
answers.
you so
We're
much.
done. Thank you very much, and see you soon in Poland. Johannes, Mr. Supranational Philippines, here now it's your turn to answer today's general question. Which of your 5 senses do you most associate with love, and why?
I get to say it's the eyes, because I love to observe. I love to look at different pictures, photos, and it gives me memories that gives me joy inside me, and at the same time it gives me a lesson and experiences that we might never go back. And me as a person, I would love to observe a lot of people because it gives me the time to just observe and enjoy life as it is. We don't need to talk anytime or anywhere. We just need to look sometimes, and sometimes we learn by just looking, not just talking all the time.
Okay, thank you for your answer, John. Our today's general question to you, Mr. Supranational Thailand. Which of your 5 senses, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or touching, do you most associate with love and why?
ที่เชื่อของความรักผมมองว่าการพูดครับเพราะแน่นอนคือการพูดมันเป็นการแสดงถึงเป็นการแสดงส่งความรักแล้วก็ได้รับความรักเพราะว่าการที่แบบการสื่อสารด้วยคำพูดมันเป็นการสื่อสารถึงแบบความรู้สึกความข้างในในจิตใจเราที่แบบส่งสถานให้กับผู้ฟังที่ได้รับอย่างที่ดี
I think it's speaking. It's how you talk is the most important sense that is associated with love. Because through talking to speaking, you can send your love, you can send how you feel, and you can also receive how you see through communication of love.
แน่นอนครับว่าความรักมันสามารถแบบรับรู้ได้หลายรูปแบบแต่ถ้าเหมือนเราพูดสื่อสารกับเขาอย่างจริงใจในสิ่งที่เราเป็นในสิ่งที่เราอยากจะทำในสิ่งที่เราอยากสื่อสารผู้ฟังหรือคนที่รับสารนั้นเขาจะได้รู้ว่าสิ่งที่เราสื่อไปมันคืออะไรอย่างแท้จริงเพราะว่าต่อให้เรามองต่อให้เรากระทำจริงแต่เราไม่พูดเขาก็ไม่สามารถรับรู้ในสิ่งที่เราต้องการสื่อสารไปได้
And also, I know that there are many forms of ways and like solution to tell that I love you, but through speaking with sincere heart, you can tell them, you can let them know, but you cannot let them know by just touching, by just, smelling. That's weird.
Yeah, thank you, Top. This is almost it. It was episode 5 of Super Chat with Misters 2023. Guys, let me once again remind you that you can help your favorite candidate advance to the next round of the competition by voting for them in our app. Check out the description box below this video. There's a voting link over there. Vote and support. They will be grateful to you. That's it for now, but there is much, much more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to not miss anything. Bye-bye.
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 See you soon.